Alright, so let's go ahead and get on with this one. I'm not remembering quite yet what this one was. 60 something. Not sure. Maybe a fighting game? Maybe a racing game. It has to be one of those. Probably a fighting game so far I'm seeing. Oh, Darkstalkers! What was this? No, Vampire Chronicle for matching service. Right now I have the intro muted for, background music stuff reasons. And it's pretty badass music to the intro too. So if you have a chance, check it out. It's pretty dope. And speaking of Darkstalkers Vampire, while we're at it, before I go ahead and get too carried away about whatever's going on here, those who are into old, retro, dope games, from the Genesis or the Genesis, Saturn, Dreamcast era. There was a pretty dope track released by a MC in hip hop, very distinguished, old school. He's been around for over 20 years now. Del the Funky Homo Sapien recorded a track, what's it? Protoculture. And they sampled one of Morgan's Win themes, Win themes to, for the beat, sound, music, production. So they sampled one of the sound loops, laid it on a track, and then they just dropped rhymes all over it, and it was completely exclusively focused on old school retro video games. They were talking about Saturn and name dropping, talking about imports, and if you want some, that's like the #1 retro, old school, nostalgia hip-hop track, like straight up. That'll like take you back. You want like a blast from the past, on top of all the retro stuff you see me play on my channel. You want to see a dope track, look that one up. Del the Funky Homo Sapien Protoculture. You shouldn't have any problem checking that one out. I'm trying to remember who else was on that track. I'm pretty sure there was another quite distinguished musician that was also featured on that track. I want to say it's LP, but I could also be wrong. With Chaos Unique. I don't remember. Yeah, okay, I figured it was, because I know LP was somewhere on that album with Del the Funky Homo Sapien. But it was a dope track, and it takes me back. I also actually did the remake of this game on my channel so many months ago. What is it? I'm trying to... Yeah, I did it for PSP. It was like Darkstalkers Chronicle, the Dark Tower or something. Not the Dark Tower, but the something tower, I think. I could be totally wrong though. But I played this a bit. I played through a couple different characters, and then I just ended up not going through with it. Or finishing it up, because I actually played the shit out of it back in the day. So, I'm trying to think. Not that one? Is it this album? Okay, yeah, so it was with Chaos Unique. Which one had LP then? I could have swore he had a feature with LP on here. Oh, okay, Offspring. So, that's pretty cool. And, Del actually been featured in quite a bit of video game stuff. I think he even played like a Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It was like a tournament or promotional release party, or it was something like that. I don't think Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was out quite yet. It was like right there, upcoming, and they got Dell to play. That's very cool, having Capcom show Dell some love. And I don't think that was the first time either. I don't know if it was like directly sponsored by Capcom, but I do remember Capcom did post it on their page, so maybe it was. But I think Dell did play their thing. Unfortunately, I don't live in Cali. I didn't get to attend, but that's something I did kind of remember off the back of my head. And you know what? I'm thinking I'd like to throw down against Dell in some Darkstalkers or some Marvel vs. Capcom or some Street Fighter. Let's throw down, bro. He'll probably kick my ass. No. I suck terrible. But, yeah, that's that. Anyway, this Darkstalkers. So far, I've been playing fighters since Street Fighter 2 is in the arcade. And me and my dad would sit there and fight each other in the arcade. Well, I don't know. It wasn't an arcade. It was actually an arcade in the video rental store. And we played it a bit. We actually we stood there for like 20-30 minutes, I think. Like every time we went to the video store and we played that and kicked each other's ass. And it was pretty fun. I do remember playing Chun-Li and using the little cheat kick, and he'd be like, oh, I don't know, maybe he was taking it easy on me and let me beat him. But, I beat him several times, and he beat me several times, so it was fun. But anyway, I've been playing the Capcom Street Fighter series since back in the day, and, I ended up also playing the SNK King of Fighters games and Fatal Fury games and whatever. Got into those too. I do like those in like a way, the style. Sometimes I do like it a lot better in that compared to Street Fighter. Sometimes, not all the time, but like sometimes I really like can feel the style a lot more for some reason. I don't know. But then again, back in the day, when I used to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on Xbox, my friend would like whoop my ass all day, but then I fought him in King of Fighters 2003. I had him putting the fucking controller down. So, maybe that's why I kind of like it a little bit more in some ways. But then I ended up playing, Darkstalkers for the first time a couple of years ago, and I was sold. I love the monsters and the ghouls and zombies and just horror-esque theme to it, and it's pretty cool. I really enjoy the style, the feel, the whatever. So it's pretty badass. Yeah, and recently I was noticing that they did remake this for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I'm pretty sure both of them, maybe just one of them. I could be wrong. I don't know. But they only did two of them. They did the first one and the third one, if I'm recalling correctly. And it's like, what the fuck was that shit? Why don't you do all three of them? Do 1, 2, and 3. Why are you just gonna skip 2? Why? What's the fucking point of that? Like, really? Do all 3, damn it. What the fuck is wrong with you, right? So, that's pretty cool, and I wish I actually had PS3 or 360, and I'd definitely get on top of that, I would be fucking checking that shit out, right? So, unfortunately I'm not. It'd be pretty cool to get online and fight somebody in it, even though I could probably get my ass kicked anyway. Yeah, I think it was called, like, the both games together was called, like, Darkstalkers Resurrection or something. I know with a lot of the new remakes of their games, they've been including a pretty well-polished training mode, so for all the casuals and people who suck, i.e. me, then that'll bring up my low caliber casual status enough to be on par with, you know, at least others who are medium to expertly skilled. Obviously, I'm definitely still going to get owned by expert players, but at least, you know, others who are on the same experience level or skill level, you know, then it'll at least equal that playing field rather than going to fights and the only thing I learn is that I can get owned over and over. I'd probably still get owned in multiplayer anyway, though. But I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing it again. But I really do suck at fighting games. I suck at multiplayer games. I do try to mention in all the fighting game videos, though. Fighting games. I have fun playing them. I suck at them. I could use getting the special moves and combos down pat. Otherwise, I play it because it's easy. It's easy like as far as the time goes. It's fun to do. You know, I have fun when it's fun. Sometimes, you know, I'll suck or get stuck on a fight or a boss with a certain character or a certain team composition. And then I just really end up being like, okay, screw this, I'm gonna move on to something else. But, you know, when I'm having fun, I have fun playing. So anyway, you know, that saves you the trouble being like, hey guy, you suck at playing fighting games. I just beat you to it. I pointed it out that I already suck. I know I suck. I'm just here to play it for fun. So don't hold it as being like, oh, this amazing player. I'm not amazing. Not at all, okay? I know I am mediocre or average skilled at best. I can get, if I play frequently enough, I can get okay. I can get alright. But, you know, for the most part, I don't know, I'm just, at best, I'm just mediocre, or moderately, good. I'm okay. It kind of sucks, because I'm saying that, and the only time I've played a fighting game against people in recent times, I've just gotten straight base roll. Yeah, and that's not good either. So, it would be kind of cool to actually at least play with somebody who's you know on equal skill level ground, but that's not quite happening. So, but yeah, I'm trying to think what else I'm trying to mention over here. Also, you know, since this is post commentary, all my fighting stuff, all my racing stuff, any of the fucked up videos that end up coming out of this, you know, they don't record accurately, like Gunbird 2 or Bangayo, that don't record correctly, and I'm just putting it out for input or advice or constructive criticism or whatever. It's all going to be post commentary, mostly fighting games in the aspect of I would probably be better off just thinking and concentrating on winning a fight, or at least kind of putting on a show, or showing I'm not, you know, completely terrible at playing a game, even if I am completely fucking terrible. I might as well, you know, focus on the only thing that really matters at hand, and that is, you know, being kind of decent. Even if I'm terrible. So, what else? I'm trying to think. There's something else, I think. Oh yeah, and I did record this, as I was saying, this is post-commentary. And usually when I'm doing live commentary, I usually don't note the date when I'm recording it. So today is, 10/20/2012, October. I've really been doing this for almost a year. Like, what is it, 6 more days and it's been a year since I started YouTube. I feel like I should get back into my reflection mode, talking about, oh, when I first started YouTube when I was homeless, living out of my car, and the only place I had an internet connection at was McDonald's. but I don't want to do that. Not yet. Maybe I'll make a vlog about it for the channel updates. Maybe for all the people that don't watch it. Although, you know, I was reminded recently, I suck at being grateful. I suck at showing that. Thank you for watching my videos. Even if you are not subscribed, it would be appreciative if you did. It'd be awesome if you did. And check out all my other crappy shit. It would be great. But you know, I've realized over the past couple years that people really say I'm not any good at showing that I'm grateful, even if I am. Like, you know, my dad, he scolded me about it relentlessly. Half of it, I think it was his stupid-ass wife. It was like, oh, blah, 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 when she was busy stuffing her face with Cheetos or whatever that fit bitch does. So, you know, but either way, you know, I'm not that great at showing it. So even if I don't show that I'm grateful or try to take the opportunity even when I have the opportunity or whatever, you know, if you're not checking out my videos or, you know, following me, subscribed, you know, keeping up on whatever is happening or something, shit, comment about how I suck. It's all good. You know, I'm grateful, even though I really don't express it. So I want to say thank you for watching my crappy shit. Although I usually reserve the thanks for watching my crappy shit to the end of the video. I haven't really been doing a whole lot of post commentary. It's kind of actually, it's so much easier to do live commentary. Like, really. Although I can't say a lot of my live commentary is the greatest either. Especially when I'm sucking at a game. I'm just like, oh, this fucking game, and oh, fuck shit, and shitty balls, and I only have like a 5-word vocabulary for all of 45 minutes, because all I'm continually saying is fuck shit and balls, and how much it's sucking, and I haven't really been doing a whole lot of post commentary, and a lot of post commentary is where I end up telling my stories and stupid shit, and I try to get into it in some of my videos that I'm doing live commentary for, but I'm always getting distracted. I'm always getting thrown off track. So if I start to get, like even in my post commentary, I'll get off topic and forget to come back to topic. And this video started off with a completely different topic anyway. So like, what was it? I went from talking about Delta Funky Homo Sapien and about how I went through, I didn't even talk about that. I did all the characters on Darkstalker's Chronicle for PSP. I still don't remember. I think it was called the Chaos Tower, not the Dark Tower. Chaos Tower. The Dark Tower is. I was actually reading about the Stephen King Dark Tower series. I forgot that he even put out a interquel to his series too. And I really enjoyed all the Darkstalker books anyway. Dark Tower books. Until, you know, recently when I found out they were still messing with the series, it's like, come on now, you got through all the books, just leave it alone. Come on, damn it, I don't want to read an integral. It's not going to really even make sense anymore, because I already finished the entire series. I don't remember all the specific events that happened between the books. And whatever, I'm going to shout out about that anyway. Chaos Tower, I played all the characters in the Chaos Tower, even before I started recording stuff for my YouTube, which kind of sucks, because I want to do, like, all the characters again, but it's like I already did it, and I don't really want to do it again. In the aspect of, you know, having to force myself, because, I mean, I already did it. There's only, like, a little 1 or 2 things I gotta do, really, but it doesn't really matter, and I'm gonna suck at doing the tower, because I suck at that. I suck. I get through it maybe if I had some action replay codes or regen my health or give me unlimited health or something, but I don't see myself getting through that. And it was just terrible. So, you know, I went through it all before I even started recording it, so maybe I'm going to go ahead and still drop some Darkstalker stuff on my channel. I don't know, but it would be cool to play more of it. But, you know, I mean, I already played the shit out of, Chaos Tower. So it's kind of hard to. I do want to play them on arcade though. I want to go through all of them on arcade because it's the Chronicle and this, and it's just all one general thing. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up.